Good day, Xbox boys and girls. Are you having trouble inviting your friends or joining friends while playing Warzone, multiplayer, or zombies? Are you getting the message that says the current user is not allowed to play games with others in Xbox Network multiplayer? Well, stick around. I'm going to give you 4 options, 4 things to try. I guarantee that the last one's going to work. You're not going to like it, but it is a guaranteed fix for this problem that Xbox users are dealing with right now. So stick around. I'll give you some tips, some pointers to try out, and we'll get through this together. Stay tuned. Okay, guys and girls, so the first thing that we're going to try is super simple, super easy, and it's probably something that you've already tried, but I'm just throwing this out there because sometimes this gets overlooked. We're going to reset our router, reset our modem, we're going to fully shut down our Xbox, and we're actually going to pull the power plug out of the back of the Xbox. We're going to let it sit for at least 10 seconds, and to even help the situation out a little bit better, you're going to hit that power button to try to make it discharge any power that it's got in there, discharge any memory that it's got. We're going to clear that cache out, and it's going to basically start us fresh. So I did that, and this is how it went for me. I'm not going to be able to join him because it's going to tell me I need Xbox Live. Yep. So he's got to join me. Just messaging him right now to join. And we'll make sure that the party is open. Says that it's open. There he is. I'm gonna throughout the week. I'm gonna have to uninstall. I really don't want to, because then I got to change all the settings back and all that. But I think I'm gonna have to. Or I'm gonna have to pay $13 for a month, and then hopefully they fix it when they relaunch the new one. So the next thing I decided to do was to totally delete my profile from my Xbox and then reinstall it. Now, don't worry, this is not going to delete any apps, any games, any saved content, anything like that. We're just deleting the profile. We're not deleting the actual content that's on the hard drive. So everything is saved with Microsoft under your profile. So don't worry, deleting this will not delete everything that you got on your Xbox. It's just going to kind of clear any demons or any gremlins that are going on in the background and get you kind of freshly started again. It'll actually walk you through and tell you, do you want to change your audio options? So it's basically starting from scratch, but it's got all your saved content behind it. So I did that, and this is how it went. Girls, we're going to run some zombies tonight. Hopefully there's an update, get this fixed up. The fact that Xbox players can't join or send invites without being prompted to install Gamepass is just ridiculous. But it just shows how much developers don't care about Xbox users. So, anyways. So we'll roll with some zombies here. And hopefully you guys and girls like the content. We're just going to go in there and try to grind the daily challenges. Had some pretty good feedback on that. A lot of people didn't understand, kind of the best map to use. And in my opinion, I think that is Liberty Falls. and I'll show you why as we get into the gameplay, but I really like Liberty Falls. It gives a lot of spots where you can actually get in there and you can, kind of get some separation, because once you get into later rounds, they've changed how the zombies spawn and how much spawn, and it gets a little gnarly, to say the least. You know? Oh, okay. This is new. So I can't even play zombies, game that I own because I own Call of Duty, Black Ops 6. I can't even play. Current user is not allowed to play games with others in the Xbox Network multiplayer. Okay. That's a new one. That's a new one. Wow. Holy. I didn't expect them to fuck over Xbox users this bad. But here we are. Holy. I own it. The disc is in the fucking machine right now. So the next thing I thought I would try was to delete, uninstall Call of Duty. And I've been thinking about this for a long time because Battlefield 6 is out right now, and it's looking pretty appealing because I hear that the cheating and the hacking is about nothing, and there's no issues really at all with that game. Whereas we're dealing with these legacy issues here with Call of Duty. So, reluctantly, I actually uninstalled everything and reinstalled. And this is how it went.
Well, developers, because of your incontinence and your incompetence, I'm going and I'm actually deleted and reinstalling Call of Duty. Why are we dealing with this? Now I'm forced to go in there and actually reinstall, and I don't even know if this is actually going to fix the problem. But I shouldn't have to do this. This is a you problem, not a me problem. Why are you asking me to subscribe to Xbox Live or Xbox Game Pass, which hasn't been needed in 2 years? It is a legacy problem that you've created because you've used old code and haven't beta tested your work. But because we're not PC users, 0 Fs were given today. That's the problem. Our voice isn't big enough, even though the system that we play on, the parent company actually owns your. Again, if I was this bad at my job, I would have been walked out the door before break. No get past go, no free parking, no nothing. They would have just walked me out. Fix your shit. This is not a me problem. This is a you problem. And now I'm going and reinstalling this fucking game. Now I got to change all my settings back and do all that bullshit because you're bad at your job. Why am I accountable for your shitty actions and your shitty work? That's my question to you, developers. And fuck you, I am not paying $13.99 Canadian a month to get Xbox Live or Xbox Game Pass in order to play this game. I'll hop on Battlefield 6 and I'll be just as happy or happier there. Fuck you, developers.
So after trying those three options and nothing changing at all, I really, really hated doing this, especially after seeing some of the comments on my YouTube videos and saying that it didn't work. I decided for myself that I was going to spend the 13.99 Canadian, go in and buy Xbox Game Pass.
So I've uninstalled, I've changed my settings, I've deleted my profile and reinstalled. I've done everything and anything that I can possibly find on the internet. And there is currently 36 million Xbox users that are dealing with this problem. So the only thing that I can see left is to actually go in here and pay $13.99. It says I get online console multiplayer, stream games, and in-game benefits. Let's see. So we're going to say learn more. And we're going to say join now. Now it says it's yours. Purchase now and go have some fun. Got it. So let's just see what happens. Now we've got Xbox Live for a month. Can we play zombies?
So far, everything is good. So as you can see, we can go in here now. We can go to our good friend Obi-Wan Jabroni, and we can join party. We can even invite to party. We're going to back out of this. We're going to go over to the multiplayer side. We wanted to join multiplayer. Look at that. Multiplayer works. A free-to-play game works. Zombies. Look at that. Everything works. But earlier this week, just so you remember, we were getting that message that said the current user is not allowed to play games with others in Xbox Network gameplay and multiplayer. So I know this is not the solution that anybody wants, especially me. I am one of the cheapest buggers out there. I think that Xbox should be paying for these subscriptions until the problem is rectified. And again, there's some 36 million accounts that are related to Xbox playing on Call of Duty. So you're alienating quite a bit of people right now. And that's evident in all the YouTube comments that I have. Why this is a problem only for Xbox users when Microsoft owns the developer and the system that we're playing on, I have no idea. But it's absolutely ridiculous and it's absolutely inexcusable. So, unfortunately, this is the only fix that I have found that actually works. Maybe there's a better fix out there. If there is, by all means, please put it down in the comments. And that way it'll help me out and it'll help everybody else out that's watching this video right now. I will keep everybody posted on if there's any new fixes that come about. I think that nothing's going to happen until December 14th, I think it is, December 4th maybe, when they release BO7. But Warzone might not be released until later than that. I think the developers right now are sleeping or just ignoring the problems until the new Warzone comes out. They're just basically on cruise control right now. You see a couple little updates for events, but that's it. So unfortunately, for the next month or two, the only fix is to subscribe to Xbox Game Pass and spend your hard-earned money on a game that's free to play. So if you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. Subscribing doesn't cost you anything, but it makes a huge difference to me as a content creator. It allows me to buy better equipment. I'd like to get a good Twitch stream going. I do have a Twitch stream. We're on every Saturday and Sunday at 3:30 Eastern. Predominantly plunder content. We're the only one providing plunder content on Twitch. So it would allow me, if you guys and girls subscribe, to buy better equipment. I can get a microphone, camera going, and just get a better overall feel and better looking content. But at the end of the day, I believe that the information is the most important part. It really is. Information trumps everything. So if you agree with me, please like and subscribe. If you want to find me, you can find me over on Twitch under Subliminal64, SIX, and then the number 4. You can find me on YouTube, which is where you're probably viewing me right now. You can also find me over on X under the More You Bear, and you can also find me on Facebook. If you'd like to squad up with me at any time, please, by all means, if you like to play Plunder, you like to play the objective, Clan FOD, the frickin' old dudes, would like to have you. As long as you play the objective, you have a microphone, and you're not a cheater, we'd love to have you. Because again, we're putting content up on Twitch. We're the only ones doing Plunder content. We're trying to build that better, more competitive Plunder community. So we'd love to have you there. But please think about liking and subscribing this video. It'd help me out immensely. Tell me your problems. I'll answer any question that's down in there to the best of my ability. And if I can't, I'll let you know. That's what we're all about. We're about helping people here. Because remember, you never know unless you bear. We'll see you on the next video.